Thank you, Subcommittee Chairman Serrano and Ranking Member Adderholt. It's a pleasure to be with you today. I come to emphasize the importance of the Space Launch System, commonly referred to as SLS, to achieve America's space goals. As a nation, America must strive to inspire the next generation. The SLS is America's catalyst that inspires our next generation of engineers and explorers. Alabama's Marshall Space Flight Center has played a vital space role for NASA and America. In a way, America's space program was born in Alabama. By way of but one example, we designed and engineered the Apollo 5 rocket that took American astronauts to the moon. Today, we play an integral role in the designing, engineering, and testing of SLS. NASA's and its suppliers' great work is turning science fiction into reality. The SLS helps ensure America's continued dominance in space, a dominance that includes returning astronauts to the moon for long-term exploration and exploration to Mars and beyond. I support NASA's goals and believe the SLS is integral to achievement of those goals because it is the only vehicle that can generate the thrust and lift necessary to send the Orion spacecraft, astronauts, and a large cargo to the moon on a single mission. The SLS will be the most powerful rocket that man has ever created. The lift capabilities of the SLS are unparalleled with transformative capability. There is no other rocket built or in production with anywhere near the capability of the SLS. America's long-term space priorities will benefit from staying the course. The SLS will be the most powerful rocket ever built and the only rocket powerful enough to carry the weight of the Orion spacecraft or the Deep Space Gateway to the moon, both of which are necessary to accomplish America's space policy goals. It is important that Congress stay the course, support existing law, and provide required funding so that America can once again achieve greatness in space exploration. America's space program has been and should remain a bipartisan area for congressional support. I ask that this committee continue the spirit of bipartisan cooperation in space policy by supporting SLS. Adequate funding for the SLS is critical to achieving our nation's space policy. The Appropriations Committee has been consistent over the past several years in providing the funding needed for these programs, and I ask this committee and subcommittee to continue to support full SLS funding in the FY 2020 Commerce, Justice, Science Appropriations Bill. Thank you for the opportunity to be with you today.
Thank you. As I said before, we take very seriously all of these programs that fall under this category, the NASA programs and so on. And this committee has always been very favorable to NASA and to these programs. So we will consider to take that into consideration, and we welcome your thoughts as we've heard them, and we thank you for them.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Just say, yeah, you articulated, I think, the issues very well, and certainly look forward to working with you to help make our space program here in the United States second to none. So thanks for your testimony.
Thank you, Congressman Adderholt.